Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 10 minutes from sale time. We want to welcome each and every one of you here today. We are live streaming this auction tonight on our website, so people can view from around the state, out of the area here as well. So we want to welcome them here today to the auction. We'll get started here right at 6 o'clock. If you've not yet registered to bid, please step over to the side table and register, and we'll get started here momentarily. Welcome to the sale.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. According to my watch, it is sale time, and we'd like to welcome everyone here this evening. We are up here to sell 42 and a half acres here in Milan Township, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than what we have to offer here this evening. We are working here on behalf of the sellers, Ed and Margaret Danovich. And they've been just A1 to work with over the past couple months here. We actually started meeting back in the winter here and bringing us right up here to this nice spring day. And I'd also like to introduce, before we get going, Harlan Steffen, and he's our partner on this. And Harlan, we worked with him on many, many transactions. Now, he's not only the best realtor on Lake Wawasee. If anybody has any money left over after tonight and wants to cottage on Wawasee, see Harlan. He's also a celebrity. I got my Lake Life magazine this week, and I opened it up, and he's the centerfold. He's the whole center of the magazine. So I'll tell you what, he's a legend up there at Lake Wawasee, so we appreciate both of you guys having us conduct your sale here this evening. I want to take just a few minutes and go through the terms and the conditions of the sale here tonight. We are broadcasting the sale here tonight, so we do have I checked right before I came up here, we do have quite a few people watching the sale here at home, and we do have several people bidding by phone here this evening. They are all legitimate bidders. They are all approved, and if they are the successful bidder, I will announce who those bidders are there this evening. And so we welcome them here with us also tonight. We will require a 10% earnest money deposit down this evening, with the balance due at final closing. Closing to occur within 45 days of the auction. We feel like we're going to be ready to close just as soon as you are. Tonight's sale is not contingent upon you obtaining financing. If you are getting financing, that's fine. It just needs to be all arranged prior to this evening, and you're ready to close here within 45 days. The cash rent, we're going to give you 100% of the cash rent for the 2022 growing season. The cash rent currently is $200 an acre, and Randy Slentz there is the tenant farmer. He pays $2,500 in the spring and the balance due in the fall. Ed and Margaret's already received that spring payment, so we're going to give you that as a credit there on the closing statement at closing. We are selling the property tonight, subject to confirmation of the seller. We're fully anticipating new owners here this evening, but when the bidding slows down, we're going to have a quick little meeting with them, and they're going to say, sell it or work a little harder, boys. But we are fully anticipating new owners tonight. We're going to give you good, clear, clean, marketable title to the property. I've ran preliminary title work through Metropolitan Title, and we will be providing you with an owner's policy of title insurance and the amount of the purchase price. We're going to give you possession here after the harvest of the 2022 crops. Will be the buyer will assume the 2022 taxes due and payable, 2023 real estate taxes, and all taxes thereafter, since you are getting the entire cash rent amount for this year. We will provide you with a survey of the property, and that cost to be split 50-50 between the buyer and the seller. In your packet is the previous survey, and we will have them update that survey and restake that for you. The Steffen Group tonight, along with Steffen Realty, is acting as the exclusive agent of the seller here this evening. You're buying the property tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as is, whereas you've looked the property over. You're going to be bidding your judgment here this evening there, so just bid accordingly. But I'll tell you what, the stage is set. You drive past that property. They've started development right next door. You can see how quickly the development piece across the road sold out. So I'll tell you what, you want to talk about a prime location tonight and a great parcel. We certainly have it here for you this evening. All of the utility information, all of your due diligence is in your packet that's been posted online here for about 5 weeks. So you've had a chance to review all of that and just bid to the boys here this evening. You've got Craig Hershey, you've got Pat Carter, Josh Lewis. If you need anything through the sale and you can't get to us, Teresa's over there registering you in. Val will be running the boards. And nice sale, just 2 tracks tonight. So we'll auction track number 1. Hold the bid, we'll auction track number 2. Hold the bid, we'll then combine it. The tracks then can compete. You can then, we will open the bid on the individual tracks, and we'll go until the bidding slows down here, and we have no more bidding. Takeoff to touchdown tonight, I'm expecting 20 to 30 minutes at the most. It's not going to be a long sale. You just bid right on there, bid to the boys, bid to myself here, And have I forgotten anything, Josh? You will be required to enter into the purchase agreement immediately following the conclusion of bidding here this evening. Harlan, Ed, Margaret, everything satisfactory, everything ready to go here this evening. And so here we are. We are up here now to the Donovich property here. You're going to buy track 1, which is 32.60 acres. Track number 1, the track map, the aerial maps is in your packet there. If you want to flip to that page to follow along here, track number 1 is the large track there, 32.60 acres. Here we go. Give $1 million for it. You get million, and you buy it here, $1 million on it, and you got to buy it here, but it gets 700, and you buy it here, but it gets $700,000 on it, and you got to buy it here now 700, but here now 700, give 500,000, and now $500,000 on it, and you got to buy it here, but here now 500, and you buy it here, but it gets 3 and $300,000 on it, and you got anybody interested in that track by itself? You get 300, and you buy it here, but it gets $300,000 on it, and you got to buy it here, but here now 300, you get $300,000 on it, and you're gonna buy it here, but here now 300, and you buy it here, but get $300,000 on it, and you're gonna buy it here, but here now 3, hit $300,000 on it, and you're gonna buy it here, but get 2.5, and you buy it here, but here now 2.5, but here. Anybody want to bid on that track by itself? We're gonna move right along tonight. Anybody? All right, track number 2, the 10-acre track there. All right, here we go then. 9.90 acres. All right, here we go. And you're going to buy it here. And how much on it? 300. And you buy it here. You better get $300,000 on it. Hit $300,000 on it. And you're going to buy it here. Get here now 3, 2. Hit $200,000 on it. Here we go. And you're going to buy it here. Here now $200,000 on it. 100 and a half. Hit 150. And you buy it here. Here now 100 and a half. 150. And you buy it here. Here now 100 and a half. And you're going to buy anybody interested in that by itself? If not, we're going to move right along. Hit 150. And you buy it here, but I'm over here now 100 and a half, and you buy it 100 and a half, but I'm over here 150. All right, speak now or forever hold your peace. Isn't that what you say? All right, so here we are. We're up here now to the entire farm here, and I'll tell you what, you want to talk about a doozy. We certainly have it here, 42.5 acres here. You have roughly 550 feet of road frontage there on the Schwartz roads. The utilities are close there. The stage is set, folks. This is your opportunity tonight. You're buying the entire farm, tracks 1 and 2. Here we go. And you're buying it here, $1.3 million. And you're buying it here, but $1.3 million. Hit $1 million on it. And you're buying it here, but I'm over here $1 million on it. Here, but I'm over here $1,800,000. Hit 5, 6, 500, 600. And you're buying it here, but it gets $600,000 on it. 500, 600, and 500 bid $600,000 on it. 500 bid gets $600,000 on it. 600 hit 500, $600,000 on it. 500 bid about here now $600,000 on it. 5 bid gets 600. And 500 bid get $600,000 on it. And you're gonna buy it here now. He bid about here now 550 and 500, 550 and 500 bid get a 550 bid and no money at all. 500, 550,000. Thank you. Now 600, now 600, now half, and now 650, and now 600 bid, and you're gonna buy it here now 6.5. You're out. I 600, 6.5, and $600 on it. And you're gonna buy it here now 650, and you're buying it here to get 600. Now 650 bid, and you're gonna buy it here now half here. Here 600. He get 650. Now 700, and now 700, 650, but it gets 700, now half, and now 750, and now 700, bid here now 700, bid it gets 7.5, bid he bid it gets 700, bid it gets 7.5, here now 700, bid it gets 750, and now 700, try it there, 700, 7.5, 800, and now $800,000 on a 7.5, but 800 bid, and you're gonna buy it here, but here now 800, 7, no money at all, 750, 800. And out 800, and now he 50, and out 800, bid here now 50. I'm bid 800, bid 50. I'm here now 800, bid here now 50, and out 850 bid, and you're gonna buy it here, but get $8.5, $800 on it, $8.5, but here. I'll tell you what, 8.5, and now 9, now 9, it 900, 8.5, but get 900, 8.5, but get $900,000 on it, and you're gonna buy it here now 900, but 850, but get 900, 850, but here 9. I'll tell you what, you've been terrific bidders here this evening, but I'll tell you what, tonight's the night. The opportunity's here. 900, 850, 900. 850, 900, 8.5, bid get 900, 8.5, bid get 900, and you buy it here, but about here to 850, bid get 900, but 850, give 900, 850, mama here to 900, but 850, bid about $900,000 on it. I'll tell you what, where are you going to find another piece like this? 850, 900, 900. 900, 850, 850, minimum here to 900, 875, say it now, say it, 875, 850, but 875, 875 on it, 850, but 875. What do you say, Isaac? And now 900, 875, but again 900, 875, but again 900, 875, but again 900, 875, but again 900, 875, but I'm here to 900, and you're gonna buy here to 900, no money at all tonight, 875, but again 9. I'll tell you, Val, I'm gonna take this off. I'm not griping. I love this weather. 875, 900, 900. 875, but again 9, 875, but again 900, and you buy it, but I'm over here to $900,000 on it, 875, but again 9, 875, but again 9, and you buy it, but again 900, but I'm over into 900, thank you, now 9 1/4, but 900, but again 925, but again 9, but again 925, but I'm over here to 900, but again 925, hit 925, the opportunities today, 900, 925, 900, but again 925, 900, and you're going to buy it, but I'm over here to 925, but I'm over here to 925, but again 5, but I'm over here to 925, half, but I'm over here at 9.5, hit 925, but again 950, and 925, but again 950, I'm at 925, but again 950, and you buy it here then, all right, here we go, 9.5, 975, but again half, but again 975, but again half, but again 975, hit 950, 975, and 950, but again 975, but again half, but again 75, but again 975, but again half, but again 9.5, but again 975, but again half, but I'm over here to 975. 950, 975, here we go. 950, 975, 950. There's no woods on this property. It's ready to go. 975, now $1 million. 975 at $1 million, now quarter. But $1 million here, $1 million a quarter. But $1 million here, $1 million 25. They've owned it a long time, Craig. We've been down this road before. $1 million and a quarter. $1 million here, $1 million a quarter. And you buy it here, but $1 million bid, $1 million a quarter. Isaac, what are you doing on coffee break back there? You're eating all the snacks. $1 million, $1 million and a quarter. Yeah, $1 million 25. Here we go, Pat. $1 million, $1 million 25. I bet a quarter, he bet a half. And now $1 million 50. And now $1 million 50. $1 million 25. But $1 million 50. But $1 million 25. But $1 million 50. But $1 million 25. But $1 million 50. $1 25, $1 50, $1 25, but $1 50, $1 25, but $1 million and a half, but a baby to mama here, $1 million and a half, $1 25, but $1 50. Pat, how you doing over there? That's good. Isaac, 9, but about it here, $1 million a quarter, $1 50, $1 25, but $1 50, and $1 25, but $1 50. And you buy it. Last time we'll ask you. Here we go, me and you. $1 25, $1 50. Here we go. No money at all. I tell you what, sewer and everything's coming right down the road. You can't judge the value for $25,000. I have $1 million and a quarter, $1 50, $1 50. $1 50. And now $1 75. $1 50, but $1 75. Here, $1 50. $1 75. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be new owners here today. They came to town to do business. I have $1 50. I want $1 75. $1 50, but $1 75, but $1 50. $1 75, but $1 50, but $1 75. $1 50, $1 75. Here we go, Craig. $1 50, but $1 75. Sell a couple houses and you've paid it back. $1 50, $1 75. $1 75 here. And now $1 million 100. $1 75 at $1 million 1. $1 75 at $1 million 1. And you got right here, but I'm over here. $1 75 at $1 million 1. $1 75 at $1 million 1. I tell you what, Harlan, there's a lot of value left in this farm. You go right, Josh. You go right on the east shore of Wawasee, right there where the crow's nest. You look at a little bitty lot, $2.5 million. I tell you what, the value is here tonight. $1 75. It got me all shook up there. $1 75 at $1 million 1. 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 Here we go. $1 million 1. $1 75 at a bit on it here, and you're gonna be at $1 million 1. $1 75 at $1 million 1. $1 75 at $1 million 1 here, Dan. You're gonna be here, but we want to give everybody plenty of time. But today's the day. There's going to be new owners here today. Josh, start the stopwatch here in a minute. $1 75, $1 million 1, $1 75, 1,000,001, 1,075,000 at 1,000,001, 1,075,000 at 1,000,001 here. What do they say? We have more time than money, isn't that right? That's right. That's good. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. Here we go. And you're going to bite here. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. And you're going to bite here. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. And out here we go. And you're going to bite here. You're going to bite here. 1,000,001. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. 1,075,000 at 1,000,001. Here we go. And now here we go. 1,000,001, 1,000,001, 1,000,001 and a quarter. At 1,000,001 here. And you're going to bite here. 1,000,001 and a quarter. At 1,000,001. At 1,000,001 and a quarter. At 1,000,001. And you're going to bite here. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001. 1,000,001 and a quarter bid. And you're going to bite here. And you're going to bite here. 1,000,001. 1,000,001 and a quarter. They've already started construction next door. I'll tell you what. This is the prime piece. 1,000,001. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001. 1,000,001 and a quarter bid. And you're going to buy it here. 1,000,001 here. And you're going to be a bit about it here. You're going to buy it here. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001 and a quarter bid. And you're going to buy it here. Bid here. Bid here. 1,000,001 and a quarter. 1,000,001 and a half here. 1,000,150, 1,000,150, 1,000,150, and you buy it here, 1,000,000 habit about here, and you got to buy it here, 1,000,000 a quarter, 1,000,001 habit about here, 1,000,050, 1,000,050, 1,025,000, 1,000,050, and now 1,000,050, and now 1,000,050, and you buy it here, and you got to buy it here, 1,000,050, 1,000,050, now 1.2, 1,200,000. 1,000,000 habit about it here, and you got to buy it here, 1.5, give 1,200,000, give $1,200,000 on it. $1,200,000 on it, and you got to buy it here. Give $1,200,000. Give $1,200,000. Give $1,200,000, and you got to buy it here. And bid on her here. Bid on her here. $1,200,000. $1,200,000 here, and you got to buy it here. And you buy it here. And hey, bit about it here. $1,150,000. I want $1,200,000. $1,150,000. I don't want $1,200,000. $1,200,000. $1,200,000 here, and you buy it here. And you got to buy it here. Bit about it here. Give $1,200,000. $1,200,000. Here we go. Everybody can get in on the game. And here we go. And you're going to buy it. I don't believe it. $1,150,000. $1,200,000. Here we go. And you're going to buy it here. Are we all done? Are we all through? $1,150,000. $1,200,000. And you're going to buy it here. Are we all done? Are we all through? One more time. One more time. Here we go. And you're going to buy it here. $1,150,000. $1,200,000. $1,200,000. $1,150,000. But $1,200,000. $1,150,000 at $1,200,000 here. $1,200,000. Craig. Well, $1,175,000 help them out. I let them in for that. I'll let them in. All right, $1,150,000. $1,175,000. And out here we go. And we're just cutting hairs now. $1,175,000 bid. Want to bid on it here, and you buy it here. Hey, bid it here, and you gotta buy it here. $1,150,000. We appreciate the bidding tonight. Anybody else? $1,175,000 there. Hey, bid here. We all done? Are we all through there? Are we all done? Are we all through? To bid on her here. Hey, bid here. We all done? Are we all through there? Get the names there, Pat. And you're gonna buy it here. And hey, bid here. $1,150,000. $1,075,000. Here we go. Everybody, give it a good try tonight. Are we all done? Are we all through? And I here, and I have sold the farm. $1,150,000 there. Let's give them a big round of applause. And Pat, our bidder here this evening, Granite Ridge Builders, no stranger to the community here. We appreciate all of the bidders here tonight. We certainly appreciate Ed and Margaret having us conduct their sale. And Harlan, thank you so much for referring the sale here to us this evening. Once again, thanks for attending and have a safe trip home.